No, fluids and electrolytes and med-surg that they asked right at the end last time.
All right. Hello. Hold on.
Matt is typing because I just told him we're talking about fluids and electrolytes and med-surg because that was the question we got right at the end of our live last Wednesday. But we're also talking about, someone asked about NCLEX practice questions and critical thinking for fundamentals. So,
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We are jumping right into things. Answering nursing school questions. Nursing school related questions. Questions of the nursing schools. If you have any questions also, pop them in the comments below. Welcome. We're going to get to them. Again, we're talking about fluid and electrolytes. Med-surg. Fundamentals. Critical thinking.
The NCLEX.
All those things.
We have a lot of questions to go through today, friends.
Yes. If you have any questions, go ahead. I try and keep track of them as best we can and get to them as quick as we can. So we are going to be doing that.
Good morning.
For anyone new, hello.
Hello.
We answer nursing school questions.
How was your Easter? Did you have a great weekend? Were you able to not study? That's always the question. Yep. Yep.
Do y'all, can I say y'all, Shanita? Do y'all have any good videos on the endocrine system med-surg?
Yes, we do. A ton. We have a ton of endocrine videos. They're all inside the Nursing SS membership community. So our Nursing SS membership community, Shanetta, it's packed. Like there's literally hundreds of step-by-step nursing lectures. I even recorded, I'm recording 40 new videos this week.
Wow.
I have 40 more next week. We've got tons of videos inside the community.
Lots of changes coming down the pipeline and lots of new videos. So yes, there are a lot of videos about the endocrine system in the Nursing SOS membership community.
Yes.
Do y'all have a YouTube channel?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Najin, hello.
We are live on YouTube as well right now as we speak.
Ta-da!
In person. So nursingsos.com or no, youtube.com/nursingsos will get you there. All of our lives, by the way, are on there.
It's easier to watch them on YouTube.
It's easier to watch them on YouTube. So yes, we do have a channel there. If you have not yet subscribed and click the bell or follow us on Instagram. We are live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time right now.
Every Monday and Wednesday. Same time, same place. Relentless. I didn't study yesterday, but I organized my week. Yay! I cleaned and meal prepped. I have my med-surg exam 3 tomorrow, and it's 12 chapters. Yes. That sounds about right.
Yes, that's preparation. So I think that counts. Not like actual studying, 100%. But preparation to studying. Yeah.
Like anything that preps your week, anything that helps you get organized, Relentless. That's exactly what you want to be doing, especially like on the weekends, because like you guys think about how much time it takes for you to do last minute grocery shopping or last minute I don't know what we're having for dinner, and then you have to like figure things out last minute. But if you guys can get that dialed in over the weekend,
if you can plan things out and get what you can done and get everything prepared. Again, that's something that we talk about a lot is just getting as much as you can done so that you're not thinking about it just in the background, because that really affects your studying. It
really does. Actually, we were going to talk about this on our coaching call this week. So if you're a Nursing SS member, we always have members on here. So if you're a member, we have a coaching call on Wednesday. It's at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern at night on Wednesday. So we will be coaching. I will be there bringing you on video, coaching you inside the community. And this is one of the things I wanted to talk about is like, how do we kind of de-stress and de-escalate that overwhelm in nursing school? So we're going to talk about that actually on our coaching call. And then I'm going to bring our students on video so I can coach you in real time inside our community, which is always so fun. I cannot type, sorry, Najin, on Instagram. I can't type on Instagram in the chat because it's my phone's way over there. So, can you please write the name of your channel? So it's just Nursing SOS. So go to YouTube, just type in Nursing SOS.
It'll pop up.
Will pop up. Don't you worry.
Yep, it's
Don't you worry. It's there. there's a bunch of videos there. If you like what you see on YouTube, my friends, you're like gonna be blown away by the Nursing SS membership community. I'm a Nursing SS member. Yes, of course it does for LPN students. Are you kidding me? Have you looked at the dashboard? Like, click on your course dashboard and go through those videos. So the thing that we always say for LPN or LVN students for anything, you guys, is that it will be slightly different because you don't do the full nursing assessments that an RN does. All right, so the content that's in the community or the content that's even on our YouTube channel, you will have to adapt it some to an LPN or an LVN program because some of it just won't apply to you. Like the care plan course, we have an entire step-by-step care plan course inside the Nursing SS membership community. That is not something that you will learn in an LPN or LVN program. A lot of the RN assessments that you'll learn inside our community, those will not be part of your LPN or LVN program. So you do just watch out for that. But the patho videos, the signs and symptoms videos, the nursing intervention videos, like those are absolutely, like, hands down fabulous resource for you. Like, I cannot stress it enough. If you guys are struggling in nursing school, like, there is just no better way to learn things in nursing school. It's going to help you so much. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was fluids and electrolytes and med-surg. And basically, anytime you're studying any disorder in nursing school, someone said they were in an OB. I think that was relentless. You're in OB right now, right? And med-surg. So who's in med-surg right now? Raise your hand.
Oh, yes.
Or OB, pediatrics. Are you learning like a bunch of disorders? That's really the question. Like, pretty much anywhere. Mental health classes, your psychiatric nursing classes, like bipolar disorder, still a disorder, right? Same as heart failure, or stroke, or diabetes, or DKA, or gestational diabetes, like preeclampsia, all of the things. Like, these are all disorders, and they all have a very specific way that you need to study for them. Okay, most students miss this, you guys. Do not miss this. All right, post in the chat if you are in med-surg or what class you are taking now, because I need to know where everyone is so that I can kind of tailor what I'm going to talk about to where you are. Okay, are you in fundamentals? Are you in med-surg? Are you in critical care? Are you in... I said critical care already. Are you in OB? Are you in pediatrics? Are you in mental health?
Shanita, are you currently learning endocrine?
Yes, are you currently learning endocrine?
Or are you coming up on it?
In med-surg.
In med-surg.
Something that happens all the time, you guys. Watch out for this, okay? Watch out for this. Your instructors, the other students in your class, you'll notice that everyone is kind of doing and saying the same thing. They're going to tell you and they're going to say that you need to know everything in the textbook. They're going to, like, kind of, even your instructors, they're going to insinuate these things. Even if they don't say it in those exact words, they're going to say, well, just read the textbook. How many of you guys have heard that? Just read the textbook. Right? Your instructors tell you this all the time. Just read the book. And it's really not helpful for you. You're going to hear this all the time, that you have to know everything about everything in order to pass. But the problem is that the opposite is true. If you try to know everything in nursing school, you will end up not passing your exams. This happens all the time. Okay? This is one of the quickest ways to fail your exams. So listen, you guys, listen to this. So the quickest way to fail your exam, all right, is when you try to know everything. Because when you study everything, sure, you're going to know like a little bit about a whole lot of things, but you are not going to know enough about the things they actually test you on, right? So you're going to get to your exam. It's going to be all priority questions. It's going to be all case scenario questions and case studies, right? And if you don't know the content enough about the things that they test you on, you are just in big old trouble, right, on your exam. That is not what we want to happen. Okay, so there's a very specific defined process that we teach inside our community, inside our nursing school study system. This is what we're going to go through on this video, okay? I want to walk you through this, exactly how to study, all right? Because this is really one of the biggest things. There's two problems in nursing school. You can either be understudying or overstudying. But most often, especially like nursing students who are type A personalities like most of us that want to know everything about everything, that is where we really get in a sticky situation, is where we overstudy. We want to know everything. But then if you try to know everything, like I said, you are really going to struggle on your exam because you're not going to be able to actually critically think about the information, apply it to a case scenario question, and actually pass your exam. Mm-hmm. It's like you're setting yourself up for failure just because you wanted to know everything. Mm-hmm. It's this weird, like,
it's really interesting that you mentioned that, because you mentioned like the personalities of mm-hmm. people that tend to go to nursing school, and again, this is not a blanket statement, but just you are this way, and
overall
and overall, just the majority, you guys are type A, really gung-ho, really want to do your best and learn everything and do your best in nursing school, which is great.
Awesome.
Which is great.
Yeah.
However, there's just so much information, mm-hmm. and it's not going to benefit you just trying to cram it all in your head when you don't need to know all of that, and when you need to know specific things. Mm-hmm. So what are those specific things?
And that's it. Like, you really have to focus your study time on the things that actually matter, the things you're actually going to be tested on, right? You don't want to be wasting your time studying random stuff. Just because the textbook says it does not mean you're going to be tested on it, okay? Like, this is the key. There are very specific things that you need to study in order to pass your exams, all right? So who is in Med-Surg? Who's in fundamentals? Mm-hmm. Where are you guys at? Leave a comment.
Where's everyone at?
Comment YouTube, comment. Instagram, comment. Jamie, you said in my last semester, I don't know why I'm struggling. I feel like they're making things so hard because of the next gen NCLEX and school statistics. I would love to know more about that, Jamie, because like the school statistics the next gen just came out April 1st. So I'm curious what your school is saying about school statistics, because that would most likely be the previous NCLEX. So I'm just curious about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the next gen NCLEX has started. We're 10 days in now.
We talk a lot about the NGN. We get a lot of questions about it because it is brand new. It's unknown, and again, people fear the unknown.
We don't like unknown things. It's scary.
But just don't worry about it. And as long as you know the content, the content is still the same. I get it. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, and mm-hmm. maybe it's just getting a little bit of that senioritis. Maybe, I don't know. Let mm-hmm. us know. Or just ready to be done, or are they making it harder? I think it's just coming up on the end. So you're there. So push through. You can do it.
You can absolutely do it. The key thing to know about anything you learn about in nursing school, right? Med-Surg, fundamentals, fluids and electrolytes, anything. Like, did I say fundamentals? I keep repeating myself. What is going on? The key thing you have to know for those things mm-hmm. is that the content is the same, Jamie, okay? Any of you guys, if you are taking the NGN, the Next Gen NCLEX, most of you will be because it's here now. The thing is that nursing content is nursing content. Okay, don't let it scare you. Any of the case scenario questions or the priority questions that we already talked about a little bit, like, those are the things that are going to be on your exams. Those are the things that are going to be on the NCLEX. If you follow how we teach, like if you follow our DRC critical thinking model, if you follow our 4-core method, if you follow our farm core strategy, these things are going to save your butt on your exams. Mm-hmm. Seriously, like on your nursing school exams and on the NCLEX. If you follow our study strategies, that will massively change how you are studying, how much you can remember and retain the information, because you're going to be able to remember things faster, retain things longer, and actually pass your exams because you focused on the right things. So remember that the nursing content does not change, okay?
I think that's a really big thing. The nursing content doesn't change. They're updating the mm-hmm. test, but they're going to be testing you on the exact same things. It's not that big a deal. And again, you said you're right at the end there. So again, keep pushing through. You can make it. If you're new to us, again, all the methods that we talk about really is about getting beyond just the memorization, and mm-hmm. just our methods help you with the critical thinking so that you can think outside the box and think about the concepts themselves, which will help you immensely on NCLEX, on the tests. as well.
Yes. Which is the key, actually. Hi, Alexis. You just mentioned select all that apply, that those are the most scary things for you. So when I hear that, like, I know that it's a critical thinking problem. If you are struggling with case scenario questions, priority questions, select all that apply questions, like, these are critical thinking questions, right? So what they're going to ask of you is you're going to get like a case scenario, and you're going to be required, right, to select all that apply, select all the ones that apply to that case scenario question. Now, here's where so many students get this wrong. All right, listen, you guys, this is where nursing students go wrong. When you try to memorize things, whether it be signs and symptoms, nursing assessments, or nursing interventions, anything that you try to memorize from a textbook, memorize from your lecture class, or memorize from a random YouTube video online, any list of things that you try to memorize, that is going to cause you to fail your exam. That is not enough to pass your exam. You cannot just memorize a list of things, okay? You can't just memorize a list of signs and symptoms for a disorder. It does not work. What you have to do, Alexis, is make that leap to critical thinking. So you have to be able to understand the pathophysiology behind what is happening, and then apply that to the signs and symptoms, to the nursing assessments, to the nursing interventions. You have to understand the why. Why do we do everything? The why behind everything. That is critical thinking, because then when you get to a SATA question, a select all that apply question, you're not just going off this list in your mind of possible signs and symptoms or nursing assessments or nursing interventions, because your list and the test's list might not match. They will not match. It's very unlikely they're going to match, because what you learn in a textbook and what the exam is expecting from you can be totally different things. You have to be able to critically think, okay? All starts with the pathophysiology, which we're going to talk about in a minute, okay? About what the sequence is for how to study. But critical thinking starts with this. You have to understand the why behind everything. You guys, this is exactly why we teach it the way we do inside our Nursing SOS membership community. You can go to a YouTube channel online and watch a video, but notice this. Notice this. So often, all they give you is a list of things to memorize. They don't actually tell you why things happen, why those signs and symptoms happen as it relates to the pathophysiology. They don't tell you why we do the nursing assessments the way we do them. They don't tell you why we do the nursing interventions the way we do them. That is not helpful, because that's the information you have to know in order to pass your nursing school exams. Like, there's no two ways around it. You have to be able to critically think. Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. So we have a lot of members on here. So you guys, Nursing SOS members, remember, if you are taking the NGN, do not worry. Nursing content is nursing content. How we teach you inside the Nursing SOS membership community, those are the things you need to study to pass your nursing school exams and to pass the NCLEX. You're going to do fabulous. Just know how we teach it inside the community. Walk through, like, this is exactly how we teach inside the community. We give you the patho. We walk you through the critical thinking behind everything, because that's what you have to know. Like Alexis was just talking about SATA questions, so that's what we're talking about, because SATA questions are so key. You cannot just memorize a list of things. You have to understand the critical thinking behind everything, right? So make sure, well, if you're not a Nursing SOS member, like, what are you even doing? Get inside the community, okay? I'm going to be sassy about it. Like, this is the best way to pass nursing school. Seriously, my friends. So, do you have anything on that before I dive into the study models?
No, I don't think so. Just SATA. Congratulations to Haley, starting nursing school in August. So,
yay!
Very, very exciting.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's going to be great.
Yeah, you go ahead and jump in the models. Also, I just wanted to say, what we're going through, our Nursing SOS members. This is, again, how we teach. These are the models that we go through. And then also to remind the members of the study system.
Yes, our nursing school study system. It's in the community for you.
It is in the community for you already. It's a brand new study system that kind of has all our models, everything on how we have set up our study system.
It is literally step-by-step how to study in nursing school. Like, everything from how to prepare for class. Like, I'll walk you through actually the chapters, you guys. how to prepare for class. We walk you through how to take notes in class so that you don't miss anything for your exams, right? I'll try not to cut off your face, Matthew.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and do that. I'll be right back.
How to prep your notes for then studying. We walk you through, you guys, this is the key. You have to know the study models. You have to. Like, there is no other way to pass nursing school. It is crazy to me. Okay, so here's what happened. When I was studying for the NCLEX, when I was in my, kind of like some of you guys on here in your last term, right? I was in my last term of nursing school. I'm studying for the NCLEX, and I'm trying to pass all my nursing school exams. I'm trying to get all my clinicals in. Here's what happened, you guys. I was studying so much, stressing so much, and I was in this textbook, literally reading this, like trying to figure things out, and it hit me that there are only 4 things that you have to know in nursing school about anything. And I'm like, dang it, why did nobody tell me this before? Seriously, like, everyone needs to know this. If you don't know the 4 things that you need to focus your study time on, and if you don't know how to apply that and actually do it, you're gonna massively struggle. Like, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. There are only 4 things that you need to focus on your study time in nursing school in order to pass your exams. Only 4. And I don't understand why nobody tells you this. So that's why we put it in the nursing school study system. We walk you through the 4 key things that you have to focus your study time on in order to pass your exams. So I kind of wanted to go through some of those. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Our study models for Nursing SOS members, if you go download it, go download the study system. If you don't have the nursing school study system yet, it is in our shop. So check it out. You absolutely have to get it.
Yeah, so just go to nursingsos.com, and it's right on there on the front page.
Not optional in nursing school.
Take a look at that. Again, members, go to your course dashboard. It's right there on your dashboard, the nursing school study system.
Yep, so study system. So the study models start on page 25. This is really the bread and butter of everything you need to know in nursing school. So we have 3 study models that we go through in the study system. We go through the DRC critical thinking model, which walks you through step-by-step how to critically think. So I think it was Alexis, you were talking about Alexis, you were the one talking about SATA, right? So that is the critical thinking, right? You have to go through the DRC critical thinking model. It starts on page 26 inside the study system. We're not going to walk through that today. What I want to walk through, though, is our next one, which is called the 4 core method. And the 4 core method starts on page 34. Okay, so this is the 4 core method walks you through literally what to study to pass your exams. And there's only 4 key things. Like I told you guys just a second ago, like, it's bananas to me that they don't teach this in nursing school, that there's really only 4 things that you have to know for anything. Okay, and then inside our community, this is exactly how we teach. So the first thing you have to know is the pathophysiology. So for fluids and electrolytes, for med surg, for OB, for pediatrics, for fundamentals, any disorder, any topic you're learning about, you have to understand the pathophysiology first. Absolutely. Anytime. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Majority of my upcoming farm test meds are on your medication list in the membership. Yes! Fabulous! Yeah, listening to those videos have helped me remember things. Yeah, super happy about it. I am so glad, Kimberly. Our medication database inside the community is fabulous. So it is really, really helpful when you have the videos inside the community. When you have all those resources, you guys, if you are studying for finals, if you're prepping for finals, if you're going to start a new term over the summer, like, here's the problem so often nursing students do. We procrastinate, we put things off. We say, like, oh, I can do it, or I can figure it out. And then you get in a sticky situation where you fail an exam, or an exam just doesn't go your way, or your grades start slipping, and then you really need help, and you really got to turn it around. That's not what we want, right? We want to be proactive, okay? So make sure that you join the Nursing SOS membership community. Make sure you get the help you need, really, before you even need it. You want to make sure you have these resources available to you before you fail an exam. Like, we don't want you to fail an exam. Okay? Like, we don't want you to get to that place before you join, which so often happens. Like, that tends to be the trigger for a lot of nursing students. Like, now I suddenly need this resource. Like, I suddenly need to join the community because I just failed an exam. Mm-hmm. We don't want that to happen, okay? Join before you risk your grade, okay? Join before, and we can help you pass your exams so you don't fail them.
It's a lot less work that way, too, so you don't have to be stressing out about it. And again, it's the old quote about digging a well. When's the best time to dig a well, and when's the second best time, or all that. So
dig a well before you're thirsty. Yes. 100%. Like, the best time to join, that's the other phrase. The best time to join was like last week
when you started,
or a month ago when you started nursing school. The second best time is now. So next time enrollment opens, that's the thing too, like our Nursing SS membership community, it's not open all the time. So the next time enrollment opens, you have to join. Like, please join before you fail an exam. Mm-hmm. Because we don't want you to fail an exam. Okay? We want to help you understand the content so you don't fail. We don't want you to have to like risk your grade or try to, like Matthew was just saying, like, you don't need to go through all that stress or all that overwhelm or all the like craziness that happens after you fail an exam. Don't go through that, okay? Just join the community. We're going to help you. We'll tutor you. We've got our tutor hours. We've got our tutor forum. You can talk to us anytime. We're here for you. Got hundreds of step-by-step nursing lectures in there. Like, it's fabulous. Mm-hmm. Okay?
And so, all the videos
don't risk your grade.
All the videos are set up the exact same way that we're talking about right now with the 4 core methods. So 4 things, and number 1, Patho.
Always. Patho. Just like we just talked about, you have to know the pathophysiology before anything else, because that is the foundation for everything else you need to know and understand in nursing school. So fluids and electrolytes, med surge, you have to understand what the pathophysiology is of hyperkalemia before you can understand the signs and symptoms of hyperkalemia or the nursing assessments or the nursing interventions. Same thing with stroke or diabetes or heart failure or DKA. Mm-hmm. You have to understand what is actually happening in the body first. And then you can understand the signs and symptoms, the nursing assessment, and the nursing intervention. So those are the 4 core things, okay? Patho, signs and symptoms, nursing assessment, and nursing interventions. Now the problem is, you guys, what students tell us is that, Christina, that's too simple. I have to know everything else. No. When you think back to your nursing school exams, those are the 4 things that they test you on. So inside our Nursing SS membership community, this is like, that is literally how we teach. We walk you through the patho step by step. Like, nobody teaches pathophysiology like we do. We have a very defined process for teaching pathophysiology so that you can remember it and actually understand it the first time. Like, patho does not have to be super complicated and hard. And then the signs and symptoms, the nursing assessment, the nursing interventions. Here's the key, you guys. You have to connect them back to the pathophysiology. You have to. Okay, that is the key to critical thinking, which we talk about in our DRC critical thinking model inside the study system as well. You have to make that leap, all right? You cannot stop just at the patho or just at memorizing signs and symptoms, or you will fail your exams, all right? You have to critically think through things. Why do the signs and symptoms happen? Why do we do those nursing assessments? Why do we do the nursing interventions? Why do we do those things? Relate them back to the pathophysiology. Like, what is actually happening in the body? Why do those signs and symptoms occur? Okay, why do we do those nursing assessments? Why do we do those nursing interventions? All right? That is critical thinking. That's exactly how we teach it inside the community, because it's the best way to study. Because that's how you're going to pass your exams. You're not going to pass your exams based on memorizing a list of signs and symptoms out of a textbook or off a random YouTube video. It's not helpful for you. You have to understand the why behind those signs and symptoms. Why do they happen? Okay? That's the key. So that 4 core method, gonna save your life in nursing school. Just gonna save your grade, my friends. This is exactly the process that we teach inside the community. So all of our videos are broken down in those 4 things, the 4 core method. Patho, signs and symptoms, nursing assessment, and nursing interventions. You do not have to teach yourself everything. We do it for you. We do that hard work for you. We do that critical thinking for you. We just walk you through it. So you don't have to stress about it. You don't have to be overwhelmed about it. Like, I don't know why everyone says nursing school has to be stressful or nursing school has to be like ridiculously hard. It doesn't. It doesn't, my friend. Get inside the community. Let us teach it to you in a way that you understand it. Does not have to be as complicated as you're making it right now. Like, who's stressed in nursing school? All of us, right? Like, you're all stressed in nursing school, but that does not have to be the norm. That does not have to be the case. You have the resources at your disposal to make it happen. Mm-hmm. Okay?
And, little bonus, every week we throw up a new YouTube video. And the YouTube video for this week that is going to be posted today
Good point.
is a patho video.
Yeah, right? It's on coronary artery disease, right?
It is on sickle cell.
Oh, sickle cell. Oh, just kidding. CAD was for the members that I just recorded yesterday.
It is on
Nursing SOS members. Coronary artery disease coming at you. Coming in hot.
But if you want to take a look at the step-by-step process that we break down on how we break down and get a little sample of that, yes, today.
Pathophysiology.
The patho video for sickle cell anemia so that you can walk through the steps on what's going on.
Because literally, you guys,
that is the base.
No one teaches patho like we do. No one teaches critical thinking like we do. This is exactly why we created the Nursing SOS membership community. Because there was such a gap in learning in nursing school. Like, everyone just tells you to memorize stuff. Like, seriously, go watch another YouTube video online. Like, go watch a YouTube video. Go look at your textbook. And just notice that they don't tell you why things happen. Just notice that they don't walk through the critical thinking behind stuff. That's a huge problem. Especially when nursing school is all about critical thinking, right? That's a big problem. So you have to make sure that you are making that jump to critical thinking. So that's exactly why we teach it that way. Because it's not just the best way to study, it's the only way to study. Like, it's the only way you're going to pass your nursing school exams. You have to understand the critical thinking behind everything. We cool on that? Okay, on Wednesday, we can talk about, probably more about the NCLEX. I would like to, because so many students, we just get so many questions about it. So let's talk about the NCLEX. It is really, we're going to talk about it, but really it does come down to that. It's not going to be as complicated as it needs to be, or as you're trying to make it to be. Gabriella, I'm always looking for someone to explain patho, because that's the only way I learn. 100%. And that's the thing, Gabriella, is that, like, that's how everyone needs to learn. You can't understand the signs and symptoms of something, or the nursing assessments or the nursing interventions, if you don't understand the patho first.
It is. It's really like building a building or building a building a building. Yeah, sure.
Building a building.
I'll just keep going with that.
Yeah.
Really, that patho is the foundation. You can't critically think, or you can't really link everything back if there is no foundation. So that's good that you want to learn the foundation. And like we said, the Nursing SOS community has all those foundational pieces for you.
Yes. We literally walk you through it. We walk you through all the critical thinking. Like, this is not something that you need to figure out yourself. I don't know why nursing students are like, I'm going to figure all this out myself and waste all this time. No, you do not have to do that. Like, go spend a day with your family. Let me teach it to you. It's going to be fun. Okay? You're going to do great. All right? Just get in the community. Let us teach it to you. You're going to do fabulous on your exam. Okay? So on Wednesday, we're going to talk about the NCLEX. I really think that's, and then, I know we can still talk about those foundational pieces, because really that goes into the content. But Gabriella, I'm really glad you brought that up. Really, really glad. So you guys, we'll see you on Wednesday.
All right, we'll see you.
We'll talk about the NGN, the next gen NCLEX. So if you have questions about it, jump on the live on Wednesday, and we will answer them.
Okay, sounds good.
Fabulous. All right, friends.
Take care, guys.
We'll see you Wednesday, same time, same place.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ta. Hasta la vista.